By the late 1990s, BMW M was at a crossroads. The E46 M3 had been a success, but it was also a compromise, especially in the US where it never received the full-fat European engine. At the same time, luxury cars were getting heavier, more insulated, and more automatic. The challenge was evolving the M3 while keeping its driver-focused character intact, and BMW delivered. This is the story of how the E46 M3 became the benchmark for modern performance cars. When development of the E46 M3 began, BMW had a clear goal: build a car that could dominate on the track but still function as a daily driver. It had to be faster than the E36, more refined and unmistakably special. Plus, this time, there would be no compromises. Every market would get the same engine. Released in 2000, the E46 M3 introduced one of BMW's greatest engines, the S54, a 3.2-liter naturally aspirated inline-six producing 333 horsepower in most markets, revving to 8,000 RPM. It featured individual throttle bodies, a lightweight valve train, and razor-sharp throttle response. Paired with either a 6-speed manual or BMW's new SMG automated manual, it sent power to the rear wheels through a limited slip differential. The chassis was extensively reinforced compared to the standard 3 Series, with wider track widths, unique suspension geometry, and massive brakes for the time. On paper, it wasn't too extreme, and in practice, it was balanced, predictable, and incredibly confidence-inspiring. The E46 M3 arrived before turbocharging, hybrid assistance, and before electronic filters took over performance cars. Steering was hydraulic, the engine rewarded revs, and the car communicated clearly, especially at the limit. It quickly became the reference point. Magazine tests, track comparisons, and buyer opinions all landed in the same place. This was the car every competitor had to beat. Even today, many enthusiasts consider it the last truly analog M3. In 2005, Need for Speed Most Wanted put the E46 M3 on the cover of one of the most popular racing games of the era. The game sold millions of copies and introduced the car to a generation that didn't grow up reading car magazines or watching track tests. For many players, this was their first exposure to BMW performance. That visibility mattered. By the mid-2000s, the E46 M3 had become the BMW, the car people pictured when they thought about the brand. More than 2 decades later, the E46 M3 is still used as a benchmark for balance, sound, and driver involvement. So today we're taking it to the Nürburgring Nordschleife to see how it holds up on the Lap Legends leaderboard. In Assetto Corsa, I managed a time of 8 minutes and 40 seconds on the Nürburgring, finishing just a hair behind the R34 GTR and a good few paces ahead of the Porsche Boxster, placing itself 4th on our current Lap Legends leaderboard. The E46 M3 stands out for its balance, composure, and usable power for its size, making it easy to see why it left such a lasting impression. This run was done using a mod from Assetto World, so as always I will link it below so you all can try it as well, and that will do it for today's episode. If you've been enjoying the series, join us next time where we'll head to Italy to drive something louder, faster, and a lot less subtle. Thanks again for joining, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.